Start the matches.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome at this BC3 pairs semi-final between Turkey and Italy. Second round of matches today, final day of the Veldhoven World Challenger 2022. And we see that the Turkish team started his first end with the jack at the left side in the beginning of the field. And at this moment we have 4 matches in this second round. Also, the other BC3 semi-final between Great Britain and Sweden has started at this moment. And on court 7 we have the semi-final in the BC1, BC2 category between the Netherlands and France. And at court 8 we have also the BC1, BC2 other semi-final between the team from Slovakia and the team from the Czech Republic. And I will update you on the scores on the other courts during this match between Turkey and Italy also, of course. We see a nice first ball from the Turkish team. And now the first ball from the Italian team is prepared. And that's a nice first ball from the Italian team. Pushes the red ball from the Turkish team a bit further away from the jack, so now the second ball of the Italian team is closest to the jack, and it will be the Turkish team to throw their second ball. And in the BC3 pair semi-final, we see that the Rams are already built up, and the assistants try every new ball to adjust the ramp, but it stays built up because of the 6-minute time limits for the entire end. Of course, they won't try to not waste that much time on rebuilding the ramp. So the ramp is already built up and adjusted for every new ball that is released. And we can find the Turkish team at place 35 at the ranking of the BC3 pairs, the ranking list. And Italy on place 31, so both at the end of the ranking list. We're gonna see which team will progress to the finals. Finals of the BC3 later this day. Not here on the stream, but live in Veldhoven, of course, at court 7 at 4:15. The winner of this match will play against the winner of the match that's now going on at court 5. It's the match between Great Britain and Sweden. And we can find Great Britain on place 6 at the BC3 pair ranking list, so that will be a big opponent for both teams in the finals, if they can manage to get there. Yes, this is a really nice ball from the Italian team. The fourth ball that they were playing pushed one of the balls that was in pretty straight line to the jack. Now it's the Turkish team again. And for everyone who's watching maybe their first BC3 game, the assistants do not face the court or the situation on the field, so they fully rely on the coaching of the athletes who tell them to place how to place the ramp. Both players have 3 balls, so 6 in total, and they can decide on themselves who will throw the next ball. Of course, if all 3 have been played, it's for the other player to play, but we're gonna see if the Turkish team managed to get one of their red balls near the jack. Pretty we see at this moment the match at court 8. The semi-final in the BC1, BC2 between Slovakia and Czech Republic. And we see that the Slovakian team took a 1-0 lead in the first end. And we're going to see what they're going to do in the second end. We see at court 7 the match between the Dutch team and the French team. That French will now throw their 5th ball, and then both teams have 1 ball left in that first end. And if there are any Dutch fans who are watching here live on the stream, if you want to follow the Dutch match, you can go to the Boccia Team NL Facebook page. There they have a live stream of the game between the Dutch team and the French team. Also, if you want to see all the live scores, you can go to worldboccia.io and click on the Veldhoven 2022 World Boccia Challenger event to see all the live scores of all the courts. We can see from this point a good overview on the current situation. So we see that the Italian team for sure has 1 point at this moment in this first end. I think only 1. So we're going to see if they are going to try to push that blue ball that's already laying pretty close to the jack, if they can push it a little bit closer to score a second point. The Italian team decides to not take any risk. Quite risky if they push one of their own balls, and maybe also the jack would move and get closer to the red ball that's laying behind the jack. So the Italian team decided to not take that risk. And we will see the referee revealing the score of this first end. Yes, and it's 1 point for the Italian team in this first end. They take the lead after the first end, of course. We'll have a 1-minute break, and I will update you on the scores at the other courts. So at court 5, at this moment, we have the team from Sweden leading a 1-0 against Great Britain in the other semi-final in the BC3 pair category. At court 7, this is nice. We see a 1-0 lead after the first end for the Dutch team against the French team. Good start for the Dutch team. And then at court 8, we already saw a 1-0 lead for the Slovakian team. And now the second end, we see that the Slovakian team has thrown 4 balls already after the first ball from the Czech Republic. So we're gonna see how that proceeds. And we're gonna watch the second end of the match between Turkey and Italy. We see that the Italian team chooses the right side of the field. Quite logical because their players from the side of the team on the right side of the field, they have the player on the outside, so the best line for the right side of the field. Yes, and we see a really nice first ball from the Italian team right onto the jack. We could start again for the Italian team. And that's a really nice second ball from the Turkish team. use their first ball to create some space around the jack. Move the first ball of the Italian team a bit away from the jack and now have a better position. So it's the Italian team again. And at court 7, the match between the Dutch team and the French team, we see still the second end is going on. But we can see that the French team already used 5 of their balls in this second end and the Dutch team only played 1 ball. So could be a nice opportunity for the Dutch team to get some points in this second end. We see that the Italian player on the right side, she has an open line to the jack if she can get her ball between the red and the blue ball that are already laying on the front sides of the jack. She places the ball a bit on the top of the ramp, trying to push the red ball from the Turkish team further away. And she succeeded in that, so and we see at court 7 that the Dutch team threw their second ball, but immediately got it closer to the jack than all the 5 balls from the French team that were already laying there. So it's the final ball in the second end for the French team at court 7. And then the Netherlands has 4 red balls left in the second end. The blue ball that is blocking from the Italian team that is blocking the way, open line for the Turkish team at this moment. So we're gonna see if she can try to move it or maybe move the jack, but could be quite difficult. Yes, perfect. Place their ball right between the blue ball from the Italian team and the jack. So now also blocks the way for that Italian ball that was already laying there. Really nice shot from the Italian team. Moved that red ball that was laying between the other Italian ball and the jack in closer to the back. But it's still the Italian team That will release the next ball. In the meantime, at court 8, we see that the Slovakian team took 2 points in the second end. So at that court 8, it's a 3-0 lead for the Slovakian team against the team from the Czech Republic. The ramp is being built up fully. So this means she will try to make some extra speed in that ball. Give the ball a lot of pace to maybe change the situation around the jack. And she manages to do that also. Pushes the jack more on the back of the field, away from the 2 blue Italian balls that were laying there. So this was a nice shot from the Italian team, or the Turkish team. We can feel the tension rising here in the hall at Veldhoven because the score from the second end from the match between the Dutch and the French team will be shown in a short amount of time. And we can see 3 points in the second hand for the Dutch team. So now Holland is leading 4-0 in their semi-final against France. Great start for the Dutch team. And again manages to push away the jack from the blue ball of the Italian team. But it's still one of the Italian balls that's laying closest to the jack. And in the other semi-final in the BC3 category, we see that the team from Great Britain also scored 1 point in the second end, so now it's 1-1 in the other semi-final in the BC3 category. And here we will see the final ball for the Italian team. Already have 1 point in this end, but let's see if they can manage to get two. At court 7 we can see that the Dutch team started their third end. And at court 8 we see that the third end is already going on. The Czech Republic team already used all their 6 balls, so the Slovakian team has 3 more left. And here we see a nice final ball in the second end from the Italian team. Really nice how she passed the entire situation on the right side. And managed to make that ball stop before going outside of the line and scoring a second point in this end for the Italian team. So we can see the referees are talking with the assistant of Bosbiuk. Also with the captain of the team. So the referees are discussing something that happened during the second end. He wants to have the discussion before he reveals the points of the second end. So We can see the Dutch team a little bit on the stream. It's the third end that's being played at their court. Dutch team already used 5 of their balls, and the French team only 2. So I think we saw Daniel throwing, and now the French team again. And at court 6, in the match between Turkey and Italy, we see the referee discussing with the time manager. And we are going to see a yellow card over there. We see a yellow card for Hollywood. So he now has 2 yellow cards. And we see a glimpse of the Dutch team again. Their final ball in the third end of that match. It will be Bernd, I think. Yes, it was Bernd throwing the final ball for the Dutch team in their third end. Can see a little bit there playing on the left front side of the field. The French team is going to look at the situation. And over there they have 3 balls left in the third end. 4-0 lead in that match for the Dutch team. And at the same time at court 8, there's the other semi-final in the BC1, BC2. So we see over there a 7-0 lead for the Slovakian team. So we also see the head of the delegation of the Turkish team discussing with the head of the referees and his team. We're trying to figure out what's happening at court 6. And we'll update you on that if we know anything more. At court 5, the match between Sweden and Great Britain still 1-1. And at court 7, the match between the Dutch team and the French team, we see the last ball of the third end will be thrown by the French team. Now we're gonna see the score, I think, yes, of the second end at court 6. So we see 2 points for the Italian team in the second end. So we know now that the yellow card for the Turkish team, Aljurt, is for distracting the opponent of the Italian team. So we hear from the head referee on my right side that the yellow card will be taken out. It was a mistake. So we see 2 yellow cards for Aljurt on the screen, I think, but that's incorrect. And the team from the head referee, they will take the shit in a few minutes, so no yellow cards for the Turkish team. And we can see the Italian team making themselves ready to start the third end. We can see the Italian team choosing the middle of the field. We can see that there is some trouble with the time on the screen for the team. So we see also that Gustavo, he was here, I think yesterday with Anna, talking you through one of the matches. We see that they are helping out to fix everything, but difficult maybe for the players that they need to wait some time before the third end can proceed. So we see something's changing. We see no longer the penalty in the score screen for the Italian team. We also see that the yellow card is being removed for the Turkish team. And they are trying to set both times at 6 minutes. I can hear a lot of noise from court number 7, where the Dutch team is playing against the French team. I think a nice ball from the Dutch team. So it's the French team who started the fourth end. In the beginning, the Dutch team didn't manage to get one of their balls closer to the jack than the first ball from the French team. So we see that the Dutch team already played 5 balls in the fourth end and the French team only 1. And we also saw that the French team took 1 point in the third end, so now we have a 4-1 score at court 8. At the same time, we also see that the third end in the match between Slovakia and the Czech Republic team has been played, so it's 7-0 at court 8. And we see that end number 3 in the match between Sweden and the Great Britain team is almost finished. I think they are measuring and looking at the situation at that court number 5, to be able to reveal the points of the third end in that other semi-final in the BC3 pair category. Now we can see a nice overview of the court number 7, the match between the Dutch team and the French team. So it's Holland that plays with the red balls. All balls have been played in this fourth end that's going on. And the French team has 5 balls left. So of course they want to look at the situation. Before they decide what they are going to do. And at court 5, we see that Sweden scored 2 points in the third end, so now they are leading 3-1, excuse me. And they will begin in 1 minute to the fourth and final end of their semi-final in the BC3 pair category. Still some technical issues in the match between Turkey and Italy on court number 6, so not able to proceed to that third end. But now we can use that time to see some nice live footage here on the stream from the match between the French team and the Dutch team. We can see that there are 3 red balls from the Dutch team in front of the jack and 2 blue balls from the French team behind the jack. So I think they are going to try to move the jack more to the back. But they need to make sure that they don't push any of the red balls of the Dutch team that are laying in front of the jack. So we can also in the back of the screen see the match between the Czech Republic and Slovakia. Fourth end already been played, so 8-0 at this moment for Slovakia. We see that they have started their fifth end, chose the left side and a bit of the back, I think around 9 meters in the field. And the first ball will be thrown. Now also the French team. They push one of the red balls from the Dutch team, so I thought it's quite difficult to go to the jack. So we had Gustavo here explaining what happened. A lot of technical problems and some communication problems, but now everything is set. So we had the Turkish team starting the third end. And now the Italian team can proceed with the match. So we saw 1 point for the Italian team in the first end and now 3 points in the second end, which makes a total of 4 points for the Italian team. In the other semi-final, we see that Sweden took a lead in that match in the other semi-final in the BC3 category. So we see they scored 2 points in the third end. So it's 3-1 now in their match against the team from Great Britain. And here we see that the Italian team manages to place their first ball next to the jack on the left side, between the red ball from the Turkish team and the jack. So great start for the Italian team again, not being distracted by all the technical problems. And in the meantime, the fourth end in the game between the Dutch team and the French team is in the end, and we see, I think, 1 point for the Dutch team and 1 point for the French team. So a tie in this fourth end. So Both teams 1 point. So at court 7, after 4 ends, it's a 5-2 score. And at court number 8, we see still an 8-0 lead for the team from Slovakia against the Czech Republic. Czech Republic already had their 6 balls at this moment. And we see that the Slovakian team doesn't throw any of their balls anymore. So they took 1 point in the 5th end, and it's a 9-0 lead. So already quite clear that we will probably see the team from Slovakia in the BC1, BC2 finals later this afternoon. The final will be at 4:15 at court 6, so we can see them probably later on here at the live stream. And we're gonna see if they are going to play against the Dutch team or the French team. So after these round of matches, we will have a lunch break. And then at 2:30, we will have all 3 runner-up finals for the 3rd place in the BC3 pairs, the BC4 pairs, and the BC1, BC2 team category. So 3 matches, and here on the live stream we will show you the match for the 3rd place in the BC4 pair category. After that, also a short break, and then as told at 4:15, the last round of matches, the 3 finals in the BC4 pairs, BC3 pairs in the BC1, BC2 team categories. And that will already be the final round of this tournament here in Veldhoven in the Netherlands. Fantastic week we had, fantastic organization. Really nice accommodation for all the teams. Really lovely to see a lot of new players here. And also a great preparation for the organization behind the tournament, Team TUC and the Dutch Federation Gehandicapten Sport Nederland, who have organized together this great challenger here in Veldhoven. Also as a preparation for the European Championships in Rotterdam in August next year. Of course, for everyone who didn't hear it yet, we would already like to invite you to come to Rotterdam next year to see all the great players at the European Championships live here in Rotterdam. It will be a fantastic sports event, 10 different Paralympic sports at the same time, same venue. So really easy to watch the Boccia games, but also attend some of the other sports games. So for everyone who loves all different kinds of sports, it will be a great event next year in Rotterdam in August. So you can already note that in your agenda for next year. At this moment, we hear some cheering at court 7 for the Dutch team. So 5th end started over there. And at court 8 already the final end of this match, of this semi-final between Slovakia and Czech Republic, and we see a 9-0 lead for the Slovakian team. So we will definitely see them in the finals later this day. This is a great ball from the Turkish team. Chose to go for the line on the left side of the jack. See the player on the right side of the field at an open line, and she used it really good. She's going to try again. Places the ball quite low on the ramp, so don't want to go for too much space. Pushes the red ball she released before a little bit more close to the jack. And now it's the Italian team. And this is nice for the Turkish team. They're saving that last ball. The Italian team has quite some space. Places the ball on the top of the ramp. Wants to make a lot of pace. Yes, and manages to push the second ball from the Italian team that was already laying there. Now the referee will take a close look at the situation. I think it's pretty close. It's the Italian ball that's laying closest now to the jack, so probably really close, but some more space between the red ball on the right side of the jack and the more than on the left with the Italian one. So we see now the final ball of the Turkish team. Aliot already played all his 3 balls at the beginning of the match, so now it is Bosbiek with 3 balls in a row. Her third and final ball. And we can see that at court 8, the match between the team from Slovakia and the team from the Czech Republic has finished. The Czech Republic took 2 points in that final, and so that's a nice end of this tournament for them, because it's the team from Slovakia who proceeds to the final. Of course, the team from the Czech Republic will play the runner-up match on the third place. But that match at court 8 ended in a 9-2 win from the team from Slovakia. We will see them in the finals later this afternoon at 4:15. All balls from the Turkish team have been played, so we see that the Italian team can now try to push the blue ball that's already laying there a bit closer to the jack to score a second point. Did push the blue ball, but not enough to get it close to the jack. I think close enough to now have scored a second point. Maybe want to try to make 3, but I think the team is telling that they are not going to take that risk. So the Italian team not using their 6th and final ball at this third end, which means the third end is finished. Both captains are coming to take a closer look at the situation. And then the referee will reveal 2 points for the team from the beautiful Italian country, of course. Yes, 2 points in the third end for Team Italy. At the same time, we see at court 5 in the match between the team from Sweden and the team from Great Britain, that in the fourth end. Team from Great Britain scored 3 points, which means they take a 4-3 lead. And that means that they will proceed to the finals. A really close score. The Swedish team that took the lead after 3 ends, but then the team from Great Britain that took the win in that final and fourth end. Which means that the team from Great Britain proceeds to the finals. And on my right side I can hear a lot of noise from the field from the Dutch team after a good ball from Chantal. And we see again a point for the Dutch team. 2 points actually in the fifth end, so a score of 7-2 now at court number 7. 7 points for Team Holland and 2 points for the French team. So it's going really good for the Dutch team, who have a lot of supporting crowds in front of the court. And here at the stream we see that the final end of this BC3 pair semi-final between Italy and Turkey has started. And Italy is leading 6-0. Let's see if the Turkish team can do something in that final end. Well, for all the fans from Great Britain that are watching, your team is in the finals. And that final will be at 4:15. It will not be here on the live stream because then at that same time we will have the BC1, BC2 team finale on the stream. They are playing against probably the Italian team that we are seeing at this moment. And for all the Swedish fans that are watching, they are playing the runner-up game for the bronze medal. The match will be at 2:30 after the lunch break. We also see at court 8 that the Slovakian team and the team from the Czech Republic are leaving the field. They are going to make themselves ready for their final later this afternoon. So for the fans from Slovakia, your team is playing the BC1, BC2 final at 4:15, and we will stream that match here at the stream. And for the fans from the Czech Republic, your team will play the match for the third place at 2:30. A nice ball from the Turkish team. First ball missed the check, and now it's out of the field, but second ball managed to get it pretty close to the check, not touching it, so the line was okay, but not enough pace to push that red ball away. So the Italian leaving no space in front of the jack for the Turkish team. Turkish team is discussing what they are going to do. Turkish team also takes their time. Have 4 balls, but also 4 minutes on the clock, so getting tight maybe at the end. Building the ramp up completely. Placing the ball almost in the top of the ramp, so they are going to try to push one of the balls of the Italian team further away, but two still laying in front of the jack, so not created that much more space around the jack. So it's again the Turkish team building up the ramp a bit lower. And at court 7 we still see that the match between Holland and France is still going on. We see that the French team already played all their 6 balls and the Netherlands still have 5 balls left. And there's some loud clapping and cheering over there, so I think they're maybe taking their point and ending the match. The French team is going to, captain of the French team is going to take a look at the situation. We see now that the referee will reveal, I think, the final score of the 6th and final 10th. Yes, 1 point for the Netherlands at court 7. And that means that we see the Dutch team in the final of the BC1, BC2 finale later this afternoon. Yes, they took the game in an 8-2 win. So for all the Dutch fans that are looking here at the stream, we will see the Dutch team in the finale. It's being played at 4:15 here in Veldhoven. So if you're planning on visiting Veldhoven, be sure to be here on time for the final match of the Dutch team. And they will play the finale against the strong team from Slovakia. So we see that the team from Slovakia took a 9-2 win in the semifinals, and that Dutch team an 8-2 win in the semifinal. So I think we will have a really nice finale later this afternoon here in Veldhoven. Also, we'll be here live at the stream. Yes, we can see the Italian player pushing the jack a bit away from the 2 balls that were laying close. Both teams 1 ball pretty close. And moved the jack. And it was enough because the blue ball from the Italian team is laying a bit more in front, so closer to the jack. Now that's being pushed away a little bit. And now we'll see the final ball of this match from the Turkish team. Aliert already finished, and now Bosbiek with her final ball of this semi-final. So we see that the Italian team takes one final port in this fourth end, not finishing the final ball. So final score of this match means that Italy proceeds to the finals of the BC3 pairs, and Turkey will go to the match for the bronze medal later this afternoon. Italian team, of course, really happy with reaching the finals. Didn't get in much trouble during this match. And it's a nice match from the Turkish team, of course. So we will see in the runner-up match between the Turkish team and the team from Sweden. We will see that here at 2:30 in Veldhoven. And then later at 4:15 we will see the BC3 pairs finale between Italy and Great Britain. And that will be, I think, at court 7, so not here live on the stream. We see now the Dutch team passing. Of course, really happy with reaching the finals. I want to thank you for watching again here on the stream. Well, have a nice lunch break, of course, for everyone. And we would love to see you back for the runner-up game. Here at the live stream, we will show you the BC4 runner-up match for the third place, the bronze medal. And of course, I would also already like to invite you to be here around 4, because at 4:15 we will show you the BC1, BC2 team finale between Team Slovakia and Team the Netherlands. Thank you for watching, of course, and we would love to see you back later this afternoon.